Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. This is the outlet very close proximity to Universal Studios, so you can have an awesome Universal Studios day. Drive 5-10 minutes to the premium outlets at International Drive and score some great deals on your heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, holy moly, the outlet opened about an hour and a half ago. It is super duper busy. Definitely getting much busier in summertime here in Central Florida. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse. For as busy as the parking lot is, there's no line to get inside. Let's head on in and check out all the newest merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they do have those really cool Sorcerer Mickey glow wands that has a really sparkly effect with Mickey Mouse. These were originally $25 in the parks, now only $5 a piece at the Character Warehouse. Up front here are those really cool, let's see here, Grogu glow necklaces from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is basically like a necklace with a strand of Christmas lights with Grogu, but these are only $7.99. Let's see what else we have up here by the register though. They have part of your Wonders of Xandar collection, a really cool keychain with sound effects, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind mix. These are $7.99, marked down from $17, and a whole bunch of the different watering cans from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival 2025. These are only $1 a piece. They actually have the Mickey Mouse version, but so many different characters with these little watering cans. Really fun for the kiddos. They have Spike the Bee, a couple of the other little watering cans that they do have. This is the actual blue caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. I love these though, a really nice little take home for only $1 a piece. They do also have the original Florida Orange Bird little watering cans. You got the little spout section there. This one is $1. And they do even have some of your lightsaber blades from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The 26-inch is $50, and then the 36-inch blade is $55. But I am shocked with all this new merchandise as soon as you come inside the outlet. This is that really cool sparkly purple Disney Parks Loungefly of Mickey Mouse. This one comes with a really long crossbody strap. On the back side, it even says Disney Parks Loungefly. These were $90 a piece, now only $40. And here's a whole bin of the brand new Figment Disney Park Loungeflies. These were literally just over at Disney Springs at World of Disney not too long ago with that waffle design with Figment. It does have the little wings on the backside that move. These are originally $90 in the park, now only $40 a piece. Definitely a great time to come visit the Character Warehouse right now, especially if you are looking for some Loungefly bags. This is a Marvel Loungefly, really cool design with the Scarlet Witch, with the logo on the backside. This was originally $89 at the World of Disney. These are now $40 a piece. Such a great selection of new Marvel merchandise, especially here at the Character Warehouse though. This one is an adult size pullover sweatshirt with the Avengers logo. It does say Avengers Assemble. These are $20, marked down from $55. They even have a brand new Captain America graphic t-shirt. This one is a short sleeve that actually has a hood, but you got the star design on the front. These are $15 from $45. So many awesome graphic t-shirts from Marvel making their way to the outlet though. We have the Sentinel of Liberty, again with Captain America. This was originally $30 in the parks, now only $12.99. And a couple other Marvel like action figures that they do have on the bottom section. This one is part of your Marvel Legends series, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So these are really collectible with Groot and then Rocket Raccoon. That one is now $30. They even still do have the Captain America little Cos Riders. So this comes with a little coin there. You can kind of like insert it. He rocks back and forth, plays music, and lights up. These are $35 a piece, and they do even have your Captain America, more of like a sling size bag with the big shield there on the front, and it's embroidered First Avenger. These are $20 marked down from $40. So many Loungefly bags right now at the Disney Character Warehouse though. This is another Marvel one. This is a really cool like simulated leather with Captain America, Thor, Iron Man. Even on the back straps it does say Marvel. These are originally $89, now $40. They do have your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World Loungeflies. Again with the attention to detail though, with like the shields on the side. This one actually has the wings on the back side, just like that Figment Loungefly. They can kind of like move around. These are now $45 a piece. They have a set of 6 different Marvel ink pens with the Avengers logo. So many different designs from like the Incredible Hulk, Black Panther, and Iron Man. This one doesn't have the outlet price just yet, but that one is really cool. And a couple other graphic t-shirts. Here's the perfect Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World shirt, literally to go with that Loungefly bag. That one is $15 from $35. And it does look like they are getting some brand new Spider-Man merchandise. This one has the big spider logo on the front. Again, these are adult size and unisex. $15 marked down from $40. Right next to that though is a whole bunch of Tron merchandise from over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Again with the ride vehicles there and then that grid design. These are $13 marked down from $40. But they even have some really cool like kids graphic t-shirts with like that tire pattern, Tron Light Cycle Run logo. These are now $15 from $32. And perfect if you are doing any traveling. They do have these massive tote size bags. It says Battle to the End. A really good size though, especially for like a weekend trip. And a couple different drinkware offerings. This one is a stainless steel cup for Tron Light Cycle Run with the little vehicles there. This one actually comes with a silicone ring. These are $10 from $25, and it looks like they do also still have these massive coffee mugs, again with the ride vehicle. It says Tron on the opposite side, so you do get 2 different color vehicles. These are $8 marked down from $20. And so many really great keychains that they do have right now for Tron Light Cycle Run. This is a pewter design where you actually get the little tag there for Tron as well. I do believe these are only $5 marked down from $15, so some great deals. They have some light up keychains from Tron Light Cycle Run. Lots of things from over at the Magic Kingdom. These are $5 a piece. They even have your Flynn's Top Score Club. This one is a nice little metal keychain with the extra clippies on the side. And then another unisex graphic t-shirt that I do want to show you. This one says Game On, but it has this really cool like grid design on the shoulders. That one is $20 from $45. And here's some of the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise that was just brought here to the Character Warehouse from over at Epcot with that retro pinstriping. These are only $5 marked down from $17, so a really good deal. It does look like they even have like the matching coasters, part of this Wonders of Xandar collection. You get like the base that says Guardians of the Galaxy. These are $12.99 from $30. They do even have like the matching coffee mug. This one here says Guardians of the Galaxy with the characters in front of Spaceship Earth, and then Otherworld Showcase on the back side. These were $20 in the parks, now $7.99. And they also have your Guardians of the Galaxy, really cool like adult size fanny packs with that same design there with the pinstriping. You get 2 zipper compartments for only $15. Like I was saying though, so much really awesome Marvel merchandise right now at the outlet. This plastic cup is a really cool like split design with Groot. On the back side, you do have the Guardians logo. These are $5 from $17. They have these massive chalices with Loki from Marvel. These were just at the Marvel store at Disney Springs not too long ago. This is a huge cup with Loki's helmet and the horns. I don't see the outlet price, but these are originally $30 a piece. And then right underneath there is a super fancy adult-sized button-down that's embroidered Avengers on the pocket, kind of like a huge comic book strip. These are $25, marked down from $60. And they do even have more merchandise further marked down here at the Disney Character Warehouse. This is the huge Santa Claus plushie from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. These were $35 in the parks, now only $5 a piece, so a very good deal there. They even have some of the lava meerkat plushies from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They come with that really cool like lava base. These are $5 now from $23, and it looks like they even have a couple different pairs of ears on these racks. These are another pair of Marvel ears with that little mohawk. These are all simulated leather. It says higher, further, and faster. These are now $7.99 from $35. Right next to that, we have from Avatar over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, the wood sprite ears. So these actually light up with like a little flashing effect. Really cool with like the bioluminescence. These are $20 a piece from $40. But so many really awesome baseball caps that they do have here on this rack. So here is another Marvel adult-sized trucker hat, again with the wings on the side. This was $30 at the World of Disney, now only $7.99. And another one from over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. Here's a really cool adult-sized cap with the purple and black. This one has the huge medallion Wakanda Forever with the Black Panther for only $8. And they do still have a whole bunch of the different play sets from Disney Pixar's Lightyear. This is the Space Ranger buggy with the Darby Steel action figure. This one has lights and different sound effects, further marked down to $20. And here's 3 different assorted action figures from Disney Pixar Lightyear. You get all 3 of them for $20. But so many different like figurine sets recently brought here to the Disney Character Warehouse. These are your deluxe figurine sets. You get so many different like action figures on the inside. From Disney Junior Ariel with Sebastian, Flounder, King Triton. These are normally $35 in the park, now only $14.99. From Disney Pixar Coco, so yet another set with Miguel, Ernesto de la Cruz. I love these. Really cool attention to detail. That one is $15. From Disney Pixar Cars is another massive like figurine set where you get like Lightning McQueen, so many different characters, the little Dinoco, Jackson Storm for $15. And they do even have some of like your die-cast vehicles. This one is the Tow Mater version where you can kind of like turn him into like an airplane. These are originally $20. I don't see the outlet price. Oh, here it is, $12.99. And you could still get those really nice kids stationery sets. These come in like a massive zipper compartment with Stitch, and you got like all the Hawaiian flowers. They do have one kind of like opened up here. We can kind of see inside. Looks like you get some glue sticks, markers, coloring books, but these are only $12.99 a piece. Underneath there is kind of like the same difference with the matching Cars one with Lightning McQueen. This one comes in a really nice zipper compartment. You have number 95 on the zipper pull. This one is $12.99 from $25. Also still going strong here at the Character Warehouse. They do still have that Donald Duck water game. Kind of like a little basketball game for the kiddos. You just fill this with water and then shoot the hoops. These are only $10 a piece from $20. They do still have from Disney Pixar. Let's see what we got doing here, Luca. This is a double Funko Pop set with both little Funkos. Again, these are Disney Park exclusive for $25. And they still do have that solid wooden, like pull behind train where you get Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. These are further marked down to $20. They've been getting a whole bunch of different merchandise from over at Epcot's World Showcase. Here is a brand new Norway Pavilion coffee mug with that 3D effect with the Mickey design, and the Norway Pavilion. This is double-sided on the back side. This one is now $7.99. Right underneath there is the matching Disney Park Sketchbook Series Christmas ornament, also part of the Norway collection merchandise. You got another cool design on the back side, like the whole map. That one is really neat. And right underneath there is that massive like tote size bag that actually is embroidered Norway, Epcot's World Showcase. These are originally $40, now only $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Star Wars merchandise here at the Disney Character Warehouse. So another Star Wars Loungefly bag. This one actually glows in the dark. You get the little Star Wars patch with Luke Skywalker, Yoda, Han Solo, C-3PO, and R2-D2. This one is $40, marked down from $90. They do still have those Rey Skywalker lightsaber hilts from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They have the original plastic containers, though it's cool though because you can even purchase the lightsaber blades to go with these. These are normally $160, now only $75. Right underneath there is a brand new Star Wars pullover sweatshirt. This one is a cool design though. It says, "May the Force be with you." And then you have like Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and then Yoda going down the sleeve. Again, these are adult size, a very soft material. On the opposite side of that rack though, they do have your 1,000 piece Star Wars exhibit series puzzles. This one features Princess Leia, C-3PO, and then R2-D2. These are $7.99 from $25. And a very nice adult size button down shirt. This one is as soft as silk though, literally with Darth Vader's helmet all over the place. You got a little pocket on the front, but these are perfect for a good meal over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That one is $30 from $65. That being said, there is so much brand new Star Wars merchandise here at the outlet store. Another sling size bag. This one has the huge patch on the front. You can see Star Wars and then Darth Vader a bunch of times. So many different zipper compartments though. This one is $15, marked down from $40. And another bag down here on the bottom section. This one is a simulated leather fanny pack with that same like Star Wars lettering. Kind of looks like the paint is kind of like dribbling. I like the retro colors though. These are originally $35 in the parks, now $14.99. And they do still have from Star Wars Mandalorian for the kiddos. This really cool Mandalorian gauntlet where it actually shoots the darts. These are only $10 a piece. A few other Star Wars offerings in this section though that I do want to show you. Part of the Star Wars Jeff Grantino line is a set of 4 different dinner plates. Actually comes in a really fancy box. These are part of the Artist series. You get like Greedo, Han Solo, Obi-Wan Kenobi. These are $25, marked down from $50. They do still have a whole bunch of the merchandise from Jeff Grantino. Here is the matching serving bowl with Chewbacca. You have Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. These are a great deal though, $8 a piece from $35. They even have your matching pair of hat ears. On one ear you got Han Solo, the opposite ear is Greedo. These were $35 at Galaxy's Edge, now only $7.99. And lots of that brand new Nubs Kids merchandise has made its way to the Character Warehouse. This is a kid's trucker hat with nubs, but everything is embroidered on there. These were sold over at the Star Tours gift shop. These are $8 a piece from $25. They even have the matching kids full zip hoodie. The hood itself is literally nubs. This is a super duper soft material though. You even got this little patch on the front side. These are $15, marked down from $50. And so many awesome prints that they have right now at the Disney Character Warehouse. This one is really cool from Disney Pixar Luca. This is all matted up and ready to go for only $20. These are normally around $40, $45 at the Art of Disney. Right underneath there from Disney Pixar Soul. So yet another print that they do have all matted up. You got like all the music notes. This one is $20. And they even have from Disney's Encanto. Like this is a massive print. All framed. It's literally framed and matted with Maribel. These are further discounted to only $50. Here's also some very fancy snow globes. These are from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. I love these though, with Mickey and Minnie with the pretzel and then the little gingerbread man. These are only $25 a piece from $50. And actually all of the Christmas ornaments right now are only $4.99. They have your sketchbook series from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This pine cone is reversible with Snow White. And then the Seven Dwarfs. Again, $5 a piece is a very good deal. Another one here, part of the sketchbook series, the huge popcorn bucket with the castle, the Disney logo, and the Mickey hand. This one is now only $5. Part of last year's Disney Parks Play in the Park collection is a really nice size ornament. This one is solid metal with Cinderella Castle, but Mickey and Minnie actually rotate. That one is now $4.99. And they do still have that Mickey Mouse ornament where he's holding a Dole Whip. This is also part of last year's Play in the Park collection. Let's see what else we have doing down here on the bottom. They do have some of your Disney Munchling ornaments, like your reindeer Rice Krispie Treat cereal. These are originally $25 in the park, now only $4.99. They have your, let's see here, this one is the Matcha Cookie Cheesecake Mickey Mouse ornament with the little cookie ears for $5. And they do even have the Red Panda from Turning Red for only $5. And part of last year's Making Christmas Magical collection, they do even have your 2024 snow globes. On the base, on the one side, you have Pluto. The opposite side has the 2024 logo, but Mickey and Minnie are on the inside. These are further marked down, $8, marked down from $40. Another ornament from Epcot's World Showcase. This is from the Germany Pavilion as well, with Mickey Mouse in the middle there. And then you have the Christmas tree with the lights. These were $27 in the park, now only $4.99, so a really good deal. From Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas and the Haunted Mansion. They do have two of the figurine sets with the Doom Buggies from Haunted Mansion. The one comes with Sally and Gus, the other one Santa, Jack Skellington, and Phineas. These were $50 in the park, now only $19.99. And here's a really cool ornament set where you got the Cheshire Cat, Pinocchio, Tinkerbell, even Dumbo the Flying Elephant. These are only $13, marked down from $50. Let's actually check out the brand new selection of different Disney princess merchandise. So another nice print that they do have for the Disney Wish with Cinderella. And then you do have the cruise ship on the top section. This one is now $19.99. They also have your Disney Princess Creative Soul dolls. These are all inspired by different Disney princesses. This is the one inspired by Snow White. And they do also have the doll inspired by Rapunzel. These are now, let's see here, $40 a piece. Underneath there are your Disney IOI Forever dolls. They all come with a little Mickey-shaped balloon with a little surprise inside. They have Sven from Frozen. He comes with the antler ears and the puffer jacket for $13. And they do still have a Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She actually comes with the enchanted rose ears and the denim jacket for $13. Here's even a very fancy kids Disney Princess Ariel dress. This one is loaded with sequins. You can see the scales on the bottom section. I love this. It's embroidered with the little clamshell. You got the frillies on the sleeves. That one is now $100. And they do also still have King Triton's, all-powerful Triton. This is neat. It has lights and sound effects. Definitely really cool to go with all the Little Mermaid merchandise. These are $15 a piece. And they do still have some of your Disney Animators Collection figurines. They have your Jasmine from Aladdin. These also have lights and sounds. You get all the different figurines on top. But these are now only $20 a piece, and they do have a couple different play sets, like Tinkerbell's surprise play set with the action figures. You actually got 9 pieces and then the house for $20. Of course, they do still have a bunch of the merchandise from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, like these really nice foam kneeling pads, perfect if you are doing any gardening, with Spike the Bee and the original Florida Orange Bird. These are $12.99 a piece. Right next to that is the matching coffee mug celebrating 30 years of Epcot's International Flower and Garden. Again, with the original Florida Orange Bird. This mug is $7.99 from $25. It does look like they do also have the glass cups for International Flower and Garden. This one has 2 graphics on either side, which is really nice. These are $7.99, marked down from $15. And here's that really tall Tervis tumbler, also from Flower and Garden Festival. You have that floral design, Spike the Bee. This one has your peach color Tervis lid. These are $15, marked down from $35. Also some brand new cups and different things over in this section. This is a really tall stainless steel tumbler with a little flippy up lid with that checkerboard design. These are $20, marked down from $40. And then right underneath there, further reduced, are your adult-sized spirit jerseys celebrating 30 years of Flower and Garden Festival. This one has that terry cloth material with the original Florida Orange Bird. On the back side, you have the raised lettering for Flower and Garden. These are actually further reduced to only $15. Let's actually check out some more of the drink items here at the Character Warehouse. So this is part of the new Tinkerbell collection. Super sparkly with the gold lettering for Walt Disney World. The side here has your Starbucks logo. These are originally $40, now $20 a piece. Underneath there is a super cool plastic cup. This actually has like a huge silicone ring and the wooden lid with all the hidden Mickeys. That one is now $10 from $25. Really cool to go with all that new Disney Pixar Coco merchandise. Another stainless steel tumbler with Ernesto de la Cruz with all like the maracas, the hearts, and the skulls. That one is $12.99 from $30. And they do still have a whole bunch of merchandise from last year's Mousewares collection. This is a set of 4 different cleaning cloths with like Mickey Mouse and all of the beacons of magic. I do believe these are $5 from $15. And then right up ahead is that solid glass coffee press. This one has the big handle with the Mickey Mouse design on top. These are $20 a piece from $40. And then still going strong are those massive tin compost buckets. One side says compost, the other side has Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and then of course Donald Duck. These are $20 from $40. And here's that really nice ceramic candle, and again with that pineapple design with Stitch. This one has the big lid there with Stitch's head. These are only $15 a piece, so a really good deal compared to the price in the park. And then still going strong are those mint color rolling pins that actually have like that silicone design with all of the Mickeys. These were originally $30, now $10 a piece, so these are literally $20 off. And they do still have from the Mousewares collection that silicone design here. This is a really cool pancake mold with Cinderella Castle. Only $4 marked down from $10, so a really good deal for them. A few different cups that I do want to show you though. They actually come with a really tall little lanyard strap for the kiddos. So really nice, like if you don't want to carry a cup around the park all day. And then they have the little flippy up lid. But this one says positive vibes only with Donald, Daisy, Mickey, and Minnie. These are now only $7.99 a piece. And they do have them with a couple other characters. They have Princess Tiana, Make Your Dreams Happen. Again, this one comes with the lanyard. And they also have the red panda from Disney Pixar's Turning Red. Even more coffee mugs I want to show you here at the Character Warehouse. They have a bunch of different versions though, with Mickey Mouse, with the dad banner. They do all say Walt Disney World on the inside, so really nice attention to detail. These were originally $17 at the World of Disney, now only $8 a piece. They have your matching mom version where Minnie Mouse has the mom banner. They have Mickey Mouse with the grandpa banner, and then yet another version with Minnie Mouse holding the grandma banner for only $8. Let's actually check out some of the different like Disney pet items that they do have for dogs. Here's a really cool graphic shirt from Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington making a bunch of different faces. This one was originally $25, now $7.99. A couple different Star Wars offerings for pets. Sit and Stay You Will. How adorable is that though, with the lightsaber. That one is $7.99 from $25. And they do still have those roll-up pet beds. Padawan Academy. I love these. Really good if you are doing any traveling. And then it has the little patch here for Padawan Academy. And then right underneath there, they do also have your matching like silicone collapsible pet bowls. This one has that same little medallion for Padawan Academy. These are $12.99 from $20 a piece. Yet another brand new pet outfit that they do have though. How cool is this? It's actually like a little pet hoodie. This one has the Star Wars logo, Padawan Academy. These are $15 from $40. And they do still have the Bruno from Encanto pet hoodies for only $13. And so many really cool Minnie Mouse clothing offerings and dresses. Here's a really nice women's dress with all of the different Minnie Mouse designs, and it has that very fancy neckline. This one is $40 from $128. They still do have that Minnie Mouse dress literally from the dress shop. You have the elastic bands on the sleeves. Like everything is embroidered, so super nice quality from the dress shop. I love this. They have this one in a bunch of sizes. $50 from $128. And they do have like the perfect bucket hat for like a good Disney beach day or to take down to your Disney resort pool. All of the polka dot designs actually say Minnie Mouse. These are only $8 a piece. A few other Minnie Mouse offerings at the character warehouse that I do want to show you though. Here's a really cool pair of ears with that classic bow with the polka dots. This one actually has like that little chin strap at the bottom. These are originally $35, now $7.99. They do even still have that adult size full zip hoodie. This one has pockets at the bottom, but it's literally loaded with polka dots. The hood itself is literally Minnie Mouse ears and then the bow. These are $19.99 a piece from $65. Let's see what we got on the opposite side. Okay, so another pullover sweatshirt that has the floral design, but inside of the flowers, you actually have like Minnie Mouse popping out. These are $20 from $55. And here's a super fuzzy adult size full zip jacket. The front's embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo and Minnie Mouse. These are only $45 from $100. And it looks like they are getting some more of that 75th anniversary of Cinderella merchandise. Like this adult size pullover sweatshirt with the 75th. You have the castle and a huge graphic there with Cinderella. These are $30, marked down from $70. The backside says Once Upon a Time with Cinderella carriage and the fairy godmother. Right next to that though is a whole bunch of assorted adult size Spirit jerseys. You can never go wrong with some good Star Wars ones. The backside says I love you a bunch of times, and then you have Star Wars at the bottom. These are $20 from $80. Next to that we do have from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts. So they do have those Spirit jerseys with Figment on the front. The backside has your raised lettering for 2025 Festival of the Arts, and then a big graphic with Figment. These are now $30 a piece. And here's a really cool adult size pullover shirt. This one's embroidered with the Spirit Jersey logo there on the front. And then you have all the Mickey balloons. These are $25 from $65. And check out all the brand new adult size graphic t-shirts. These would have been like at Disney Springs at the World of Disney store, normally around $30 a piece. Most magical place on earth with the Sorcerer Mickey hat. You have Cinderella Castle with Walt in front holding Mickey's hand, but they have like Best Dad with Walt Disney World. They have Best Mom with all of the characters. Hello Spring, and then your Class of 2025 graphic shirts with the outline with Cinderella Castle and Mickey Mouse. These are now only $7.99 a piece. Let's check out some of the merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom though. Here's a really cool adult size backpack with a big patch on the front with the floating mountains of Pandora. It even has like the water bottle holders. These are $15 from $40. Right underneath there, they do even have some brand new kids fanny packs. And again, with all the bioluminescence with the wood sprites. These were $25 there in Pandora, now $12.99. But speaking of the wood sprites, they do also have like your flashing wood sprite, like little collectible figurines. These actually change a bunch of different colors. These are $7.99 a piece. And here's the whole Avatar Biodome. This one actually lights up, so really nice attention to detail. Again, with the floating mountains and the banshees. These are further discounted to $125. Even more brand new merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom though. So here's an adult size Spirit jersey with the animal print. The backside actually says Wild About Disney, but you have a bunch of hidden Mickeys on the sleeves there with the animal print. These are $35 a piece for the Spirit jerseys. Right next to that is an adult size tank top. This one has the gold foil lettering that actually says Wild, and then you have Minnie Mouse in the center. These are $12.99 a piece from $40. So many new things here at the character warehouse though. Here's a whole pack of different like hair accessories where you get the clippies, the scrunchie, and the headband, kind of like with that same animal print. They do have a whole bunch of them here at the character warehouse. And then right underneath there are your matching Disney Parks Crocs pull slides with the animal print, and you do get the Mickey gibbets on the front. Some of the assorted spinny racks of merchandise that they do have, so yet another really cool pop socket with that metallic finish, part of your Marvel Spider-Man collection. These are only $7.99 from $25. Right next to that is a really nice little box set of dangly earrings. One actually says Mickey, the other one says Minnie, and then they're kind of like covered in rhinestones. And it comes in a nice like little collector's keepsake. These are $12.99 from $20. They do have the matching ring on the opposite side though, where it comes in that same little box set with the rocks with Mickey. Then you have that heart design for $13. Some more of the adult size graphic t-shirts here on the spinny racks. So this is a really cool one with the outline with Cinderella Castle, with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, even Chip and Dale as cheerleaders. These are adult size for $10 a piece. Part of last year's Play in the Parks collection. They do still have that adult size unisex graphic t-shirt with all the characters inside of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride vehicle. It says fun for all ages and Walt Disney World. These are now, let's see here, $12.99 a piece. Also on the same rack, they do still have your adult ringer tees for Food and Wine Festival 2024 over at Epcot. The backside, you can see like the outline of World Showcase, and you got like all of the grapes and wine glasses for only $5. Let's actually check out some of the adult size graphic t-shirts here on the spinny rack. So this one is actually from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase with the huge beer stein. These are now $12.99. Right behind there, they do have your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World adult size unisex shirts. Perfect to go with that Loungefly bag. These are $15 from $35. Let's see what else we have on this rack though. Part of your Disney Cruise Line collection is a really nice pinstripe long sleeve shirt. You have that big graphic with Mickey on the front with the ship anchor. There's no design on the back side. These are now $25, marked down from $70. Here's a very nice women's tank top for summertime in Central Florida. This is embroidered with the Mickey Mouse design in the center and then all of the flowers. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $37. They do have some of the V-neck graphic t-shirts with the Mickey-shaped balloons, best vacation ever, part of last year's Play in the Park collection. $12.99 from $35 for that. I do want to see this green shirt. Okay, so even more of like your Disney resort shirts. Paradise Waits for You with Mickey and Minnie over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for $15. And how nice is this adult size button down shirt? This is literally from Trader Sam's. I love this. Perfect button down shirt for a nice Disney meal with all the palm fronds and then the tiki cups. That one is $20 from $65. It's even embroidered Trader Sam's on the sleeve. Right behind there is your adult size ringer tee with that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. These are originally $35, now $12.99. So many brand new clothing offerings here at the outlet store though. All of this Disney golf merchandise was just over at the Marketplace Co-op. This is a soft as silk button down shirt with Donald Duck on the front. These are $20 a piece from $65. The backside though, like how cool is this? It says "Aw Phooey," and then you have Donald Duck like breaking the club. But it looks like they do have a bunch of the merchandise from this collection with that diamond design with the Mickeys. Then you have Mickey embroidered on the front playing golf. Let's see the old price of Rooney. Originally $45, now $20 for that. On the opposite side of the rack though is the matching jacket from this collection. This one is more of like a windbreaker material, embroidered M and then 28 with the golf sticks. And then Mickey and Pluto are embroidered on the front. These are now $40, marked down from $70. I actually somehow almost missed these, but also part of that golf collection. They do have more of like your gym shorts with the embroidery at the bottom with the pinstriping and then the golf logo. These are $15, marked down from $45. And they even have the matching pair of sweatpants. Look at all the characters embroidered on the side here. You have Donald, Goofy, Pluto, and Mickey. They are $19.99 from $50. Some more adult size clothing offerings here at the outlet store. This shirt is as soft as silk with the red panda from Turning Red. This one says "Oh my God" a bunch of times. Originally $40 in the park, now only $7.99. Right behind there is a really cool adult size pullover sweatshirt. Just one bite with all the different color poisonous apples. Originally $53, now $7.99. And it looks like they even have some of those Honor graphic t-shirts. Again, these are unisex with that camo print with Mickey. There's no design on the backside, but this is just plain and simple a really nice shirt for $8. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the premium outlets at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And holy moly, there are so many brand new Disney Park Loungefly bags. That sparkly hard shell Mickey one, that was a cool brand new Loungefly. We got to see the new Figment Loungefly with the got wings on the back that actually move. Just so much new merchandise in general. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.